The world's best dairy ingredients start on a farm. The freshest cream is shipped out within 24 hours of milking, becoming part of other delicious dairy foods. Milk protein powders are excellent sources for the added protein your consumers are seeking in their desire for healthier options. From the time we receive our milk and through the entire process, we work to create the best quality proteins that help you formulate products your customers will love. The consistency of our proteins is well known and starts with our dairies. Throughout our manufacturing process, our employees exercise great care to ensure you will always receive products that are consistent across batches, so you don't have to worry about inconsistency in your products, making for more satisfied consumers. Every department in our company works cohesively to prepare our world-class products. We also offer you the expertise of our protein scientists who can help you with your formulations so you can produce winning products that your consumers will love and will want to tell others about. Our desire to provide our customers with the best products for their formulations brought about the conception of our latest innovation, Ida Plus 1085, a highly functional protein that gives you more flexibility to improve texture, appearance, viscosity, stability, and shelf life. Formulators across the country are finding they can add higher levels of protein while maintaining superior mouthfeel and cleaner labels. At Idaho Milk Products, we operate under our purpose to bring value to milk for generations. That means we conduct our business in a sustainable way. From an environmental perspective, we use local milk, produced and processed in ways to maximize efficiency and minimize our impact on the environment, both at the farms and at our plant. We strive to be a sustainable source of good in our local communities. We care about our people and support them in being the best they can be. Our products are natural and support clean label requirements. If you're ready for a protein supplier you can trust, let's talk about how we can help you with your next creation.
I'm fortunate to tell you, as a team, we've seen 10 years of growth because of our continued commitment towards creating milk products with unsurpassed quality.
We've always had this desire to grow our business in whatever way we could, and just basically we got presented the opportunity to look at building a processing plant, and it was a good way to basically vertically integrate ourselves and our business into something that's going to be sustainable. Basically get the benefit from it versus selling it to somebody else.
When we broke ground was big. It got real, and it was good for everybody involved. It was a lot of work that went into that. We had mountains of obstacles in front of us, and we just got through it. In the 10 years we've been in operations, a real probably big breakthrough at the start was when we started producing higher value products consistently, and that took probably 2 to 3 years from when we first started. So then we're able to do what the plant was built for, what our vision was, and start to get with those customers that we wanted to have long-term relationships with.
In those 10 years, we have grown from a standing start, very quickly reaching 2 million pounds of milk a day, to growing to 3.4 million, our current capacity. That's 50,000 cows that rely on us every day to do what we need to do. And that number becomes 60,000 very soon.
It was all new. You know, we built everything that we were doing, all the spreadsheets, all the milk payroll. So it was just literally a Wild West type of scenario where the owners would come in and sit behind me, and we would build this all together. So it was literally owners' dream, and owners were sitting there building as well. So, I mean, I was even here watching the first milk truck come through the receiving bay at midnight. It was to see that, and then that bag come out on the line, the very first one. I get emotional. This is more than just a job or a career or whatever. This has been a lot of blood, a lot of sweat, a lot of tears.
and a lot of good times.
There's a lot of opportunities, within the company. There's always opportunities to better yourself, and that is just one of the great things. There's great people to work with, and it's just like a second family. It's your home away from home.
This team works well together, all facets of it, production, maintenance, procurement, the lab, sales and marketing. It's all just like one family.
It's just amazing. When you get everybody working and moving the same direction, that's when greatness happens. You get teamwork, and that is, to me, that's one of the best things. When you get everybody working as a team, you got it made.
We reached a very special milestone this year when we achieved a 99% SQF rating, and our path to perfect is now very clear.
There was a celebration going on in my mind saying, hey, we finally did it, and I go around and I tell everybody, it's like, hey, good job, thank you.
We're going to focus on, for the next few years, on our systems, our processes, and our people. And the leadership to where we legitimately can say with hand on heart that we are a world-class organization. We saw this year with the protein, we took a gold medal. This is why you come to IMP, instead of going somewhere else, is you're going to get the best that's available.
We had 88 employees in 2009. That number will have more than doubled by the end of this year, and that team that I am proud to be part of will catapult us to the next decade.
You never know what our potentials are. I think it's kind of unlimited. With a great staff, that's where it stems from good people, and ambitious people.
And we start our next decade by expanding our capacity by a third. We will also have increased innovation and product development capabilities. And I'm also delighted that we are investing in our facilities to make the experience every day for everyone a better one.
I just want to say how proud we are of being in this business together.
Here's to 10 more years of growth and continuing with a fresh perspective. We kind of dusted down some plans that had been considered over the years and looked at them and said, yep, this is the right time to move ahead decisively. The milk is certainly there. We have the great support from our owner group who, in my mind, have exhibited true leadership in how they support and trust us to run the business and hold us accountable.
It is, especially for me, the warehouse, we're doubling in size because we're in the process of just doubling. Well, the one we have now is 31,000 square feet, and this one is 34, so we're gonna more than double our capacity.
I see tremendous growth from our customers, especially on, the retail side of things. The demand for protein is very high. Active consumers are really trying to get as much as they can. That's a great space for us. Obviously, that's where we're experts in the protein market. And so just growing our overall capacity, we're able to grow with our customers.
One of the reasons that IMP stands out is that we're that company that will do those things that are harder and maybe more complex and lead in that area where other customers other companies are saying, you know what, that's just too hard. We'll make something simpler or easier. And we're the kind of organization that will step up to that challenge.
I believe that we can create something very special. We have the solid foundation of the first 10 years of our business, and now we are investing to keep our facilities at the leading edge of the industry. We have the team in place that can bring us to new levels of excellence. Welcome to Idaho Milk Products and our facility here in Jerome, in the center of the heartland of Idaho's dairy-rich Magic Valley. This facility was built in 2009 to the highest standards and further developed in 2019, adding milk processing capacity and, as importantly, enhancing facilities for our people, further developing our R&D capabilities and creating our Milk Innovation Centre. We are proud of what we have here, but every day we look for ways to improve what we do and better serve our customers. So let's go inside and have a closer look at what we do.
This is our daily review meeting board, or DRM. We review any events from the last 24 hours that may need to be worked in the next 24 hours. We review safety, sustainability, quality, daily operations, PM work, assured supply, and last but not least, employee appreciation. IMP uses 13 trucks and trailers to haul 4.5 million pounds of milk, roughly 65 loads per day. We use 3 bays to offload the milk and 1 bay to load out close to 450,000 pounds, equaling 6 to 7 loads of cream per day. Each load is tested for antibiotics prior to unloading. It takes close to 20 minutes to unload a truck and 40 minutes to perform clean and process, or CIP, which is required every 24 hours for trucks in intake processing. We have 7 raw milk silos capable of holding 624,000 pounds of milk each, for a total of 4.37 million pounds. We have 1 silo for city water that holds 620,000 pounds of water, or almost 75,000 gallons. Raw milk comes in from the silos to the high temperature short time, or HTST regeneration section, where it is warmed for separation. Goes to the separators where the cream is separated from the skim, then runs through the bactifuse to reduce the number of spores to less than 100 CFU per gram. The skim and cream are pasteurized, cooled to less than 45 Fahrenheit, and stored in designated silos. In our pasteurized silo alcove, there are 3 cream silos capable of storing 315,000 pounds each, a total of 945,000 pounds. 2 skim milk silos that hold 266,900 pounds each, totaling 533,900 pounds. And 4 polished water silos with 620,000 pounds of capacity each, totaling 2.48 million pounds. Skim milk is taken from the silos, ran through the ultrafiltration, or UF unit, separating the protein from the lactose and minerals, called permeate. There are 4 UF membrane skids for concentrating solids. The protein is sent to the 83 tanks, and the permeate is sent to the reverse osmosis, or RO unit, for further concentrating. The UF protein is pulled from the 83 tanks and sent to the nanofiltration, or NF unit, for further concentrating. The NF concentrate is sent to the milk protein concentrate, or MPC spray dryer, that atomizes the liquid using air and heat, then drops into a fluid bed dryer where it finishes drying to the proper moisture content. Then the MPC powder is cooled and sifted for transport to the powder bins. There are 4 cyclones and 3 bag houses that collect the fines from both MPC dryers and recycle them to the fluid bed dryer to go to the powder bins. There are 2 20 kg bag lines and 1 600 kg tote line for packaging MPC. The palletizer stacks both 20 kg bag lines, and a separate conveying system is used for the tote line. Permeate is brought from the RO to the evaporator using a mechanical vapor receiver and a thermal vapor receiver in a falling film to raise the solids to about 60%. Afterwards, the permeate enters the crystallizer, where cooling begins until it reaches around 60 degrees Fahrenheit, forming crystals ready for drying. The permeate from the crystallizer arrives at the spray dryer, where it is atomized and dried using air and heat to approximately 8% moisture, falls onto a timing belt for further crystallization, drops into a fluid bed dryer where it is dried to less than 2.5% moisture, then brought through a mill and sifter before going to the powder bins. Permeate is packaged on either bag line in 50 kg bags or on the tote line as 1,000 kg totes. Once packaged, product is put on pallets and wrapped in packaging, picked up by the warehouse staff and stacked on designated racks in our 65,000 square foot warehouse. The warehouse holds 5,588 pallets, has 4 truck bays and 2 rail bays loading up to 18 trucks in any given day. A purchase order or PO is generated and received from the sales department. A bill of lading or BOL is completed for each PO. Truck brokers are scheduled for pickup at assigned times.
One of the things we did before we embarked on our 2019 expansion was ask our people what would make a difference in their daily and working lives. And a few things came up in terms of locker space and additional break room facilities and a recreation area. So we put all that together. We also created what we call our MVP room, and MVP stands for Milk Value Platform, and it's our continuous focus improvement platform, and it created a dedicated space to get together to solve problems and continue on that pursuit of excellence. And it's a never-ending journey, and I'm very pleased with those additions, and it helps us to serve our customers better and be better every day. We're delighted to share our new Milk Innovation Centre with you. At IMP, our purpose is bringing value to milk for generations, and this centre will allow us to pursue that purpose in a very tangible way. Our investment in the MIC will allow us to better serve our customers, address market trends, and provide our R&D team with tools to leverage their talents and extraordinary passion for dairy products in new and innovative ways. Most importantly, it will be a place of collaboration which will allow us to channel our beliefs that the nutritional potential of milk is never ending.
There are some issues with high protein in foods. We need to address them. For example, shrinkage in high protein ice creams, grittiness in high protein yogurts, shelf life issues with high protein self-stable beverages. So we have to, as a research personnel, we have to focus on addressing those issues so that consumers will sustain their liking for high protein foods.
I think the MIC will mean that they can have a place to come and utilize our facility and improve their own products. And also the customers that don't have a lot of R&D facilities or a lot of R&D resources will be able to use us as kind of a one-stop shop until they're ready to go into full-scale production.